To be paid a terrible amount of 1 year just smell the armpit, smell fart, do strange jobs. In today's modern world, there are more and more strange occupations that hear the name we think is a joke, but in fact these strange jobs exist and may also bring tremendous income. Occupation smells farts. Some Chinese who follow the alternative medicine or customary medicine claim that it is possible to rely on the smell of farting to detect disease. If the smell of abnormal gas could be a sign of intestinal bleeding or a tumor, many Chinese employers would offer an attractive salary, which can be up to 1.2 billion Vietnamese dongs a year, to recruit the most hearing nose-sniffing fart. Smell armpits. Cosmetic companies always need nasal auditors to smell their products in order to check the quality of deodorant. An employee doing this job, smelling 60 armpits every hour, 3 times each. In addition, they often separate men and women at work. Male employees sniff female underarm customers and vice versa. Taste pet food. Professional food tasters are trained to identify the flavors that dogs love or hate. The tasting of pet food also aims to ensure the quality and taste of the food. The income for this profession ranges from 700 million to 1.7 billion per year, depending on the experience of each person. As a country that values discipline and strictness at work, Japanese people always have to jostle and push each other to get to the subway to get to work. At peak hours, the passenger compartment will often be overloaded with 200% capacity. The doors are difficult to close. At this time, someone should push guests into the compartment and close the train door. That's why the profession of stuffing guests on the professional subway was born. These employees work from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. with an average income of about 230,000 Vietnamese dongs per hour. Their task is to cram passengers so that the space in the wagon is used thoroughly. Pretending to be a mermaid. The mermaid is no longer just a fairy tale character, it is becoming a profession. Disguised as a real mermaid, the female employees must tie their legs together and then pierce in a fishtail weighing more than 20 kilograms. Then they swim in glass pools for visitors to admire. According to an estimate of Fast Company, there are about 1,000 people in the U.S. making a living by this profession. Professional mermaids can earn 7 million dong per hour for the performances. Smell the fragrance. The experts who smell the perfume are called nose masters. There are about 500 experts who smell perfume, and France and Switzerland now have 200 experts. This fragrance-smelling profession has a long history, dating back to the 13th century. They are highly respected artisans. Today, experts who smell perfume need to learn expertise from 3 to 6 years to be able to make a career. Marriage registration for animals. Although there is no legal effect, but the marriage registration for animals has helped a lot of animals. An employee registration officer for animals in the UK said the average cost per marriage registration is more than 4 million. Sometimes pet owners spend a huge amount of money to make a luxurious wedding for their pets, including flower cars, weddings, photographers, up to 600 million. Get the snake venom every year. Snake venom has claimed the lives of tens of thousands of people around the world. However, if used in the right dosage, snake venom becomes an effective remedy. The job of taking snake venom is extremely dangerous and contains many risks. People who do this job must open their mouths with their hands, plug their teeth into a membrane-covered jar, and take out the venom. These employees are mainly in Asia. They can earn more than 700 million Vietnamese dongs in a year. Job: cry hire. Crying for hire is common and serious in China, Africa, or many Middle East countries for a long time. At the funerals of strangers, those who rent will cry and cry extremely miserably, struggling to create an atmosphere of mournful and regret for the family. They will be paid about 8 million Vietnamese dongs by the owner for this job. Hiring a professional is not a strange job in Japan and also gradually popular in many other countries. If you are lonely, lacking in affection, or simply in need of cuddling, there will be someone who will fulfill your request. Those are the professional cuddles. However, remember that you are literally hugging and not doing anything beyond the limit. This occupation is licensed and has its own rules. If you break the law, you could go to jail.